Welcome to this lesson on comma splices and run-on sentences. These are two of the most common sentence-level errors in writing, and they happen for the same reason. Two complete thoughts are joined together without the right punctuation or connecting word. The good news is that once you understand what these errors look like, they are easy to spot, and there are 4 simple ways to fix them. Let us get into it. Here is what we will cover. First, what a comma splice is and how to spot one. Then, what a run-on sentence is and how it differs from a comma splice. After that, 4 ways to fix both errors, using a full stop, a semicolon, a coordinating conjunction, or subordination. Finally, how to choose the best fix depending on the context. Before we start, you need to know one key term: independent clause. An independent clause is a group of words that can stand alone as a complete sentence. It has a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. Both comma splices and run-on sentences involve joining 2 independent clauses incorrectly. Let us define both errors. A comma splice happens when 2 independent clauses are joined by just a comma. The report was finished, the team submitted it on Friday. Each part is a complete sentence on its own. The report was finished is a sentence. The team submitted it on Friday is a sentence. A comma alone is not strong enough to join them. A run-on sentence, also called a fuse sentence, is the same problem but worse. There is no punctuation at all between the 2 clauses. They just crash into each other. The test is simple. Can each part stand alone as a sentence? If yes, you need more than a comma, or nothing to join them. You need one of the 4 fixes we are about to learn. Now the good part. There are 4 ways to fix both comma splices and run-on sentences. Here is the error. The data was inconclusive, the researchers repeated the experiment. Fix 1. Use a full stop. The data was inconclusive. Full stop. The researchers repeated the experiment. This is best when the ideas are separate enough to stand independently. Fix 2. Use a semicolon. The data was inconclusive, semicolon. The researchers repeated the experiment. This is best when the ideas are closely related and you want to show the connection without a full break. Fix 3. Add a coordinating conjunction. The data was inconclusive, so the researchers repeated the experiment. This shows the logical relationship. The main conjunctions are, and, but, so, or and yet. Fix 4. Subordination. Because the data was inconclusive, the researchers repeated the experiment. This makes one clause dependent on the other, using words like because, since, although, when, or if. Let us work through an example. The meeting ran over time, several agenda items were left unaddressed. This is a comma splice. Both parts are independent clauses. The meeting ran over time is a complete sentence. Several agenda items were left unaddressed is a complete sentence. We can fix it 4 ways. Full stop. Split into 2 sentences. Semicolon. Join them with a stronger pause. Add so to show the cause-effect relationship. Subordination. Start with because to make one clause dependent. Which fix is best here? The conjunction so or subordination with because works best, because there is a clear cause-effect relationship. The meeting running over time caused the agenda items to be left unaddressed. The fix you choose should reflect the relationship between the ideas. Let us see these errors in professional writing. First, an email. I have attached the revised proposal, please review it before Thursday. That is a comma splice. 2 independent clauses joined by just a comma. You could fix it with a full stop, making 2 clean sentences, which is ideal for emails where clarity matters. Or use a semicolon if you want to keep them connected. Second, a report. Participation rates increased significantly across all regions. The improvement was most notable in rural areas. That is a run-on sentence. There is no punctuation at all between 2 complete thoughts. You could split them with a full stop. Or use subordination. Although participation rates increased across all regions, the improvement was most notable in rural areas. The subordination adds nuance by showing the contrast between the general increase and the specific rural improvement. Before we practice, let us be clear about what is not an error. Not every long sentence is a comma, splice, or run-on. The report was thorough, detailed, and well-structured. This is a list with a conjunction. There is only one clause, so there is no error. The manager reviewed the data, and the team prepared the presentation. This has a comma plus a conjunction. Comma plus conjunction is correct. This is not a comma splice. Although the budget was limited, the project achieved all its targets. Although makes the first part a dependent clause, not an independent one, so there is no error. The key rule is this: a comma plus a conjunction is fine. A comma plus a subordinator is fine. A comma alone between two independent clauses is the problem. Now your turn. Pause and work through these. Question 1. The deadline was extended, comma, the client still submitted late. This is a comma splice. Two independent clauses joined by just a comma. The best fix is to add the conjunction. But the deadline was extended, but the client still submitted late. It shows the contrast between the extension and the late submission. Question 2. The new software reduces processing time. It also improves data accuracy. This is a run-on sentence. No punctuation between two complete thoughts. A semicolon works well here because the ideas are closely related. The new software reduces processing time, semicolon. It also improves data accuracy. Question 3. The venue was fully booked and the organizers found an alternative location. No error here. There is a comma plus a conjunction, which is perfectly correct. Not every comma between clauses is a splice. Let us recap. A comma splice joins two independent clauses with just a comma, which is not strong enough. A run-on sentence joins them with no punctuation at all. There are 4 fixes. A full stop when the ideas can stand separately. A semicolon when the ideas are closely related. A coordinating conjunction like and, but, so, or yet when you want to show the logical relationship. And subordination with words like because, although, when, or if when, one idea depends on the other. Remember that a comma plus a conjunction is correct. Only a comma alone between two independent clauses is the problem. And always choose the fix that best reflects the relationship between the ideas. The test is always the same. Can each part stand alone as a complete sentence? If yes, a comma alone cannot hold them together.